Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you on a Technique Thursday to share with you the bumblebee technique. Oh my goodness gracious, I have a little bit of a mess. Wow, I didn't think that through. My station wasn't completely charged. I'm a little trying to recover from a cold, so I'm hopefully not too scatterbrained for you, but I am showing off how to make this beautiful card using the ladybug punch. Not the stamps. I actually brought the stamps over, but I didn't even need them. But it does coordinate with the Hello Ladybug set. Very, very cute set. Oh, I could have used this leaf. Oh, see, if I would have looked at the set, I could have come up with, but I actually did bring in some dies. But I saw someone creatively use the ladybug punch to create bumblebees. And here in the hive, we are all about bumblebees. So I thought it was so clever that I took it and ran with it and made this beautiful card for you. So it's actually a welcome to our team card, and I'll explain as to why that is as we get going here. So first, what we're going to do is take the punch and punch out two bumblebee bodies. So on one side of the punch, you're going to punch just the body portion. Alrighty. And then this paper is black and white striped paper, and it actually comes from, where did I put that paper pack? It's a new pack of paper called All Together Designer Series paper. It's all black and white. I should actually just take the stuff out. I was kind of fanning through. I was looking for a background page, didn't exactly find what I was looking for, so I went a different way, and I'm so happy that I did. So on one side, we've got the hands and this beautiful line pattern. And then we've got some leaves and some dots. I love those dots. Some squares and squares. More leaves. And I think I pulled one of them out. Let me see if I can get that back in. I was literally trying to come up with something. That's okay. Ooh, straight lines on the back, and then the hands together, which if you're a cheerleader, you will recognize that as a basket toss. I used to be a cheerleader. I miss it and loved every minute of it. Ooh, I really like these dots, and those are cool squares on the back. Some leaves here was another potential of mine with squares on the back. Ooh, I like these pluses as well, with a diamond pattern on the back. And then we've got circles and hearts. Here's the stripes that we used with kind of like a sunburst on the back. And then squares and petal type pattern. So this actually, I'm going to give you a little bit more information about what this comes from. It's a special release that, includes, or I should say, was released with the Here Together stamp set. You'll recognize some of these images from the paper we just looked through, as well as the Here For You dies. Oh, cool. I love words. You matter, here for you, and then these would cut out the two hand print type things and the heart. So those are really neat dies. And then the other thing is that all of these skin tone blends. I want to work on my blends game, so I definitely want to get these and advance my blend techniques. So we've got, let's see here. Oh, they're numbered, I think. So it basically is, oh, it says on the bag, medium light, light, medium, haha. Then we've got medium deep, and I'm assuming these are deep. Yep, deep. So a wide variety of beautiful skin tone colors in all the varieties, very inclusive as we come out of Martin Luther King Jr. Day this past Monday. So very, very cool. I love them, and I love the black and white paper that was included with that. So I'm sure there are a variety of different ways to get stripes for your bodies, but I figured it'd be so cool to use that paper. So sorry I kind of gave you more than you bargained for there, but when you're using this punch on a paper, you don't want to come in from the right side because you're going to waste so much more. So always come in from the left side. Get it in so that you have less waste. This little corner is giving me a hard time. All right, so you only need the bottom portion. You don't need the head portion. And you can really kind of line up that peaky point there. Go ahead and punch. And for this card, we're doing 2, so we're going to punch out 2 of them. All right, so that is all we need there. And then for your beautiful bee, you're going to just color in the stripes with your Dark Daffodil Delight. It would have been too cool to go ahead and use the Bumblebee blends, but Bumblebee doesn't actually have blends because sometimes when they do the light and dark tones of a color, they get real close to other colors that are similar, so they never actually made a Bumblebee blend. That's okay. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. And then, sorry, water break. All right, we're just going to glue the bodies, or I should say the stripes, onto the bodies. So, we are in sale-a-bration right now, and that means that for every $50 you spend on any Stampin' Up! Products, you get a free sale-a-bration item, and there are a whole variety of different things to choose from. So we've got Island Vibes, the beautiful daffodil paper that coordinates with the Daffodil Dreams bundle. This cute little Catching Butterflies set, Driving By. Oh, I saw something I want to make with this, so you'll probably see a technique about that in the future. Sunshines and Rainbow Designer Series paper, which coordinates with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. I love everything about the rainbows. I definitely want to get this paper, and I will be getting this bundle. The Simply Marvelous paper, which is so cool. The Awesome Otters. The Friendly Hello stamp set and Friendly Hello Designer Series paper, which is for a $100 purchase. The Special Moments All Words set, which is also with a $100 purchase. And then this beautiful Calming Camellia set, which is a free host set. So lots of great things to get during sale-a-bration. Oh my goodness, I have glue drying here. I got so excited about the free sale-a-bration products. Sorry, guys. All right, so now we've got our Bumblebee bodies. Then we have to take our ladybug punch and some vellum. Let's see here. Don't need a very big piece. Is that gonna do it? Okay. And then we're gonna punch out the wings in vellum. And again, we're making 2 cute little bumblebees here, so we're going to need 2 of them. Okay, so clean that up. Now, I don't know, and if anyone watching has a better idea about how to glue these on that you won't see the glue, I tried to very carefully glue it on so that it was at least straight, because vellum is very cool and beautiful, but, and I'm going to go ahead and twirl those guys up a little bit. Just use any rounded, article that you have in your stamping arsenal. But the problem with gluing vellum is it's see-through, so you can see your adhesive, and that's not the worst if you're very careful about how you put your glue on, but you just want to, you know, be sure that you're not making a huge mess so that you don't, I don't want to say ruin your project, but, you know, see too much of the glue. So just a little bit of glue there, and then go ahead and stick your wings on. So cute. I love it. A little less glue on this one. Got a little glue happy there. But the other really cool thing about sale-a-bration is that during sale-a-bration, it is the best time to join the Stampin' Up! Family. And you can be one of the Be Happy Stampers. And the first person, I need to remember to tell Chris this, but the first person that signs up to be a Be Happy Stamper on Chris's team, we'll send one of these really cool cards to welcome you to our awesome team. I am, of course, on Chris's Be Happy Stamper team. I have been for quite a while. I've signed up a couple of times, but I'm here to stay now. And I honestly don't do classes or anything like that. I just do it for the discount. I'm a discount shopper. You get 20 to 25% off all of your purchases, depending on, well, all of those logistics Chris can help you out with. But it's really low stress, no stress, to be honest with you. And it's a great team and group of ladies to join. We are the best. There's just something great about having people that share an interest with you, and the team and even just everyone that Chris associates with is so positive and happy. It really has made a difference in my life. So we would love for you to join us. And during sale-a-bration only, which is now until February 28th, when you join Stamping Up as a discount shopper, or if you are interested in going above and beyond and being one of the crazy cats like Chris, you get an extra 2 bonus stamp sets in addition to the really great benefit Stampin' Up! Already has for their sign-on bonus. So you get $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Products for $99. You also get free shipping and a past paper pumpkin kit. So yeah, lots of great things. You, like I said, during sale-a-bration only, you get 2 additional free stamp sets of your choice. So you really can add on to your Stampin' goodies, or it's a great time to, you know, jump in and get it started, because you can get some really great stuff. So I stamped Welcome to Our Team in Memento on basic white, and then I die cut out this label type die from the Palms die. It was like the perfect shape and size. I loved it. And I cut it out in basic white and Bumblebee. Then I split it in half and offset it to the sides there to get that extra color. Then I die cut out some Tropical Layers dies, this one right here in Garden Green, and I cut 2 of them out. And I'm going to show you how I adhered them, because they're not stuck at all behind any of the places you see. And that was strategic so that you don't have to worry too much about gluing it. But what I did was I kind of threw down the leaf where I wanted it, and then I put glue over it. This is like maybe not the best way to do it, but it worked out pretty well for me. So I knew you weren't gonna see any of those pieces of greenage there, so I kind of just, put some glue on top of it, and then I'm just using my finger to spread it, and I might throw a little bit more behind it. You want that part to stick pretty well because the other parts of it aren't stuck down. Now I can see that that's sticking pretty good. Then I'm going to bring in the other leaf that I put roughly about here-ish. And again, throw down some more glue on that basic white mat that you've got, and then stick her down and, maybe use your finger to put a little extra glue. Then on this one, what I did was I also put some glue behind some places on the spine that I knew weren't going to show and were a little thicker. There's a bunch of different ways to glue down these nice intricate dies. I love using a sponge dauber with glue, but I never know. I need to remember to ask Chris which of her sponge daubers is for glue. You put it down on a silicone mat. That's a great way to do it as well. But I found this worked really quite well. So those are stuck down pretty good now. Next, I'm going to put down this with dimensionals. Brand new sheet of dimensionals. Love it. So I'm just going to put a couple behind there. And go ahead and stick her down over that place that I just made, a messy pile of glue to put down my greenery, my leaves of sort. And then a couple dimensionals behind my beautiful bees. So I hope you consider joining us, crazy bees, on Chris's Bee Happy Stampers. That is the whole reason why we're kind of obsessed with bees, is because a long time ago when Chris kind of started this, she named her stamping team the Bee Happy Stampers, and I'm so glad she did. Bees have become so trendy and are such a cool animal. I love, my brother actually has some bees and harvests honey and stuff, so bees are very important creatures in our delicate ecosystem. So and they're beautiful, and bee products are so cool, and I love honey and a lot of beeswax products. But yeah, so very cool that that's what she named her team, and we hope that you consider joining it. It's a great camaraderie, a great fellowship of like-minded people. I just added some classic matte dots in the black to kind of throw some embellishment. And I do want to mention on my card base, which is a Bumblebee standard card base, then I have basic black mat of 5 1/4 by 4, and then a basic white. Oh my goodness. Use your take your pick tool, Miss Kelly. My fingernails are needing to be trimmed, and some of them are broken, and so anyways, my basic white mat is 3 3/4 by 5, and then I used my Stella in garden green and just kind of flicked a bunch of Stella and garden green in the background to really accentuate this card. So that is my finished card. What do you guys think? I love it so much, and I can't wait to send it to the next person who joins the Bee Happy Stampers. So if you have any questions about what it means to join Stampin' Up! Or to be a discount shopper, or to be a bee, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to Chris. She's always accessible, very responsive. She's the great queen bee at the helm. You can reach her by any of these methods of communication, and she'd be more than happy to help you out with any of your questions or stamping needs. She's the best. For those of you that don't know, she is my cousin, and so she's means a lot to me, but so does the whole community of Be Happy Stampers. So, what do you guys think about my crafty conversion of a ladybug to a bumblebee? They're so cute. I love them. So I hope you enjoyed this technique, and I hope you are inspired by my creation, and we would love to pop one of these in the mail to our next Be Happy Stamper. So I hope you have a wonderful Technique Thursday. The weekend is in sight, and I can't wait to have you join Chris later tonight for some live card